This call is being recorded.
Good morning. Hey, Shark, this is Coach 100K helping you to make six figures in this industry. Guys, we are so excited once again to have you on the Uplift Breakthrough Leadership Call. And today won't be any different than any other day, except you're going to learn something new that's going to help you be a better you. Okay. And you know what? I love what Jim Rohn says. Who can get better? He says. And his answer is anybody. Anybody can get better. So let's do that today as we turn our call over to the better maker, the duplicator maker. This guy here is a superstar in the industry, humble, heart, biggest, Texas, even bigger. But he given his life helping people break through things that seem to at one time to have been insurmountable, overcoming mountains and breaking through barriers that seemed impossible. But he does it as he travels this world to make people free through getting their own breakthrough, becoming breakthrough qualified. He's an author, top performer in the industry, built teams of millions, and he's the number one income earner of Shop Fremont in just a short period of time. Crown six, Dr. Breakthrough, it's breakthrough time. Shark.
Shark. Well, I like to say this, Coach. I say it to people, if you can spot it, it's because you got it. Oh, come on now, come on. So we appreciate you, man, and congratulations. I see in the monthly contest you're in second place. Come on now.
Watch out. I'm coming around the corner. I'm breathing on your neck now.
Come on. The sleeping giant woke up. And then Shantae is just right behind you, Casey, and then of course Howard and Cynthia Harris is. Oh, look at that, just incredible. And so anyway, but we got also, of course, Cynthia and Dr. Castle Daly in there. Zimbabwe. Oh my goodness, that's a new guy signed up. Wow. And then we also have Lorette. So within the top 10. 10 people going to win a free product, and so far those are the top 10 that's in there. But that doesn't mean you can't come up, do like Pastor Kenny, just sneak up behind and just bam, knock him. And then there's a BF Manson in there also. So, but I hope you're going back to that scoreboard in your back office and check out the. I was talking to the Harrises yesterday, which. And congratulations, they made Crown, and we're going to be talking to them in just a minute. But they hadn't even recognized, pardon me, that it comes up with the monthly contest. But then you click on it, and one says quick start, and then you go across. The next one says rank advancement sales. Oh my goodness, rank advancement sales. Howard and Cynthia Harris in second place. Oh, there you go, and Lorette is in there again, number 5. Lester Carter, number 6. So Dr. Tassel Daly. So anyway, and then top orders. Now this is where it gets fun, okay? So so this is there's one that top orders for the month, the person that makes the most orders, right, on your account. And so last night, right before I went to bed, I checked. There was a lady. I kept seeing these orders, and I'm like, why is she? I said, oh, it's free shipping. I was like, why didn't she just order everything together? And then I looked there, and we were tied for first place on monthly orders. I was like, oh, now I get it. And so right before I went to bed, I had to make another order, right? And so I was in first place, and I woke up, and Howard and Cynthia Harris and I were tied for first. I was like, wait a minute. So they had gone in there. So we were tied for first place. And so we were talking, and I was just congratulating them on making Crown. And while we were talking, I snuck and made another order. And so I told them, hey, check them on that. And then yesterday afternoon, I got a text from them, and it showed they snuck up behind me and took first place again. And so I didn't even say nothing to them. I just made another order. I was like, if I tell them, so I'm sure they're going to see it now. But anyway, but it's just a little fun competition. It's all good. I mean, hey, we have some extra products we're going to be able to do some things with. So you can't sell from an empty wagon, So anyway, but yeah, just incredible. Nina, Nina's in there. And then Apostle Barry Burrells is in is up in there. Alan Massey, another one of our team members. Coach Ken, there he is. Okay, so wow. So just incredible. Also, by the way, on top money earners, top money earners. I was like looking in there, and long and behold, in 8th place is Howard and Cynthia Harris. I was like, okay, we're gonna have to interview these folks. I mean, y'all can't just be dominating charts like that. And of course, just had Mr. Harris just had a little procedure done, and so I just want to bring them out, Coach. These are the kind of people. See, this is what this team is all about, because again, these aren't folks that were number one income earners and number one recruiters in another company. These just been faithful, steady people, and they made it happen. So I'm going to unmute and bring them out here. Let's see, we got Cynthia and then Mr. Howard. Coach, I don't know what's going on. Let me try it this way. That's kind of different. All righty, Coach. You might have to help me there. When I hit unmute, okay, there you go.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Okay. So are y'all on the same line, or did y'all? Let's see, Howard and Cynthia, y'all on the same line there, or y'all got different phones? I want to make sure you're both unmuted.
We're on different phones. Can you hear me?
Oh,
I can hear you. Okay. All right, Coach. Let's look for.
I got it. I got Howard too. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All righty. So Cynthia, do we need to start with you first or him first? I want to make sure you got time.
I'll go ahead. I'll let him lead the way.
Say it again.
I'll let him go ahead. He can go first.
Okay. All righty.
Okay.
Mr. Howard Harris.
You.
All right. Congratulations. These are our newest crowns. Of course, Les Carter, he's the Roger Bannister of the team. He broke through crown first, and then Gloria Gillum, she saw that Les Carter had knocked the hole open, so she just came flying through there in record time. And so now we got a couple that has done it. And so Mr. Howard Harris and Cynthia, so congratulations. And Howard, man, I know you just got a procedure done, and your wife was telling me, you kept saying, I got to crown up. Dr. Breakthrough's going to be coming here to do a meeting on the 29th and 30th here in Houston, and you guys crowned up. So think about this, folks. Out of 2.5 million people in Houston, which is the largest populated city in the largest state, they are the first crown ambassadors with Shop Free Mart. And actually, when you hear this story, it's going to blow your mind. So, Howard Harris, are you out there, sir? You're unmuted.
Good morning, Dr. Breakthrough. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey, loud and clear, champ. I tell you, yeah. I'm at to work to get my voice like that, and I'll be able to get some things done. You know what I'm saying? I bet your kids, man, when you said so when they was little, I bet they jumped like, ooh.
Yeah.
Well, man, congratulations on a couple fronts. Yeah, congratulations on becoming crown, but also on your health journey. And Coach, here's one of the things why I wanted to do a little interview with this couple, because life happens, and what happens is people get distracted when life happens, and then they just give up on their dreams or give up on their goals. And but this couple, man, I tell you, Howard and Cynthia, they just persevered. I tell people, one of the secrets, by the way, one of the secrets I tell people is the marriage is you just got to both not want to quit at the same time, right? I mean, when one of you down, he's like, I don't know, and then the other, you just got to get to place, and where you both don't want to quit at the same time, and then you'll start growing from there, and you'll be in fine. So, but Howard, congratulations, and man, I tell you, it's such a privilege and an honor to have you as part of the team, and you two are such hard, consistent workers. And your wife was telling me sometimes she get in from work and they got the meeting on Monday night, and you're like, come on, we got to go to the meeting. She's like, baby, I just don't feel it. You're like, baby, sometimes you need to meet, and other times the meeting needs you. Come on, we going. So take it away, sir. What's some of your secrets?
Good morning, everybody. And a lot of that, comes from the good training that we've had. We've kind of prepared ourselves with Pastor Kenny Smith with his coaching. We've been following coach for a few years now, and with the shark mentality, sharks don't sleep, sharks are aggressive. Sharks don't make excuses. Sharks just get after it. And also accredited to you and the Dr. Breakthrough, the 21-day Breakthrough Challenge. Kind of wake up sleeping giants. Get you a sense of direction. We're blessed to be working with some true go-getters. And we're about helping people anyway. God put that in our hearts to be servants. We serve at our church. And you said something pretty profound. When we were at Apostle Barry Burrell's ministry, you said that with this shop-free opportunity, we can help a lot of people get 90% of their prayers answered when they're praying, either praying for wealth or health. And with this shop-free mart opportunity, we can help a lot of people get their prayers answered. And so once we saw this opportunity, there was very little doubt in my mind. And the word free came up a few times. And I'm about nothing being free but salvation. And even that, you have to be able to realize that you have to go get it. Jesus came so that we may have life and have life more abundantly. But if you don't believe, then you can't receive that. You can't receive that. And so we're blessed. We're thanking God for what he's doing in our life right now with our health, with our children's. We wake up every morning. There's so many people that said they don't have a job. They're short on finances. They just got what we consider simple problems. When you have an opportunity such as Shop Free Mart, man, if I didn't have a job, if I was broke, disgusted, busted, and somebody came to me with an opportunity like this, I would be praising the Lord harder than I'm praising him right now for what he's doing in my life. Because without any money, you can come into this company and you can get after it. You can really get after it. With the training, all the support that you have, the back office. I mean, you got a business sitting right there. All it needs is someone to come in and start working and building their own personal business. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that. Like you said, we've had a few health challenges. Been in the servant business for 30 years. I just reached retirement age last year, and I'm still doing some work. It's kind of hard to stop something that you started and had going most of your life and like doing what you're doing. So
right.
I'm kind of transitioning from doing as much as I was doing to building up our Shop Free Mart business so the checks can keep rolling. When we stop rolling, the checks will keep coming, with this residual thing. So we're really finding, tuning, what it is we have here. We're starting to study our product more, starting to study, do the more personal development, because when you're dealing with people, you need all the help you can get, because like the times that we're in now, we got a president that lies daily, and he acts like that's just a regular way of life, and we know that that's not right in the eyes of God. So, all of the politicians, they're doing what's good for them. They're not doing what's good to them, not what's right in the eyes of God. So when you come in contact with people such as Dr. Stan Harris and Pastor Kenny Smith, Mr. John Austin, Christian men, and when you're talking to someone, you can pretty much let the spirit identify with the spirit, and if they're talking like our president talks, best thing you can do is close your ears and go back to what you know to be right. What you know to be right. And so, we're just so thankful because, like I said, we had some health challenges right at a time when I was where I am retiring. We was hit with some devastating information, from just going to a regular annual checkup with my doctor where my PSA numbers was rising, and they had been rising for some time, being self-employed for the last 20-something years. I had health insurance, but it wasn't that great of an insurance where if I had a major illness that, the doctor would be glad to see me take care of it, because if you're in, kind of like in the middle class, if you have anything, then the government's not going to give you nothing. You either need to be rich or be poor. But if you're rich, then you can afford to get it taken care of. But if you're poor, that means you don't have anything. So the government will help you where you don't have nothing. But if you got a little something, they don't want to help you until you sell everything that you got. So, make a long story short, PSA numbers kept rising. Doctor told me to go see a urologist, see what's going on. Chances are may have cancer. Get to the urologist, he told me. Scared the heck out of my wife. Told her, scale from 1 to 5, your husband's look like he's at a 3. Wrestling with that. Yeah, wrestling with that, praying to God, that the devil is a lie.
Come on.
And didn't want to go get the biopsy. Heard so much negativity about the biopsy and what happens to cancer if you start fooling with it. The booger man. If you start fooling with the booger man, then this makes him mad and he gets worse at you. So they were asking me, will you do it like this, do it like that? Don't you want to know? And I said, no, I really don't want to know. I really don't want to know. If it's God's will, then I'll deal with it. And at the same time, in the back of my mind, I said, well, then I got shot Tremont, Dr. Arista Wheaton, ebook, things I can do to fight it with natural herbs and better diet and exercise. So I'll take the natural route. And after talking with several other people, they convinced me to go ahead and take the biopsy. It's not as bad as all that. And so after praying and thinking on it, God don't give us a spirit of fear. So after a few more days of fasting and praying, I decided I would go ahead and do it under my conditions. God brought back to my remembrance a situation that I had a pain in my side that brought me to my knees, and I wound up in emergency room 6 years ago, only to be diagnosed with kidney stones in my left and right kidney. But thanks be to God, wasn't able to have them removed at the time. The doctor gave me some medication to help dissolve them, help pass them, and that's what I figured that had happened, because like I said, I don't go looking for bears in the wood.
Right.
I wasn't having any pain or anything, so I just left well enough alone.
Okay.
But when I found myself in this predicament with the biopsy, I went back to the doctor. I told him, I said, well, hey, here's some information that may help clarify why my PSA numbers are rising. You know, they've been rising for the last 5, 6, 7 years. I said, if you're going to do the investigating, you know, if I've got to go under anesthesia and all that, can you take another look at this as well? And he just flat looked at me and told me, we're not doing all that. I looked back at him. I said, well, you're a urologist, aren't you? And we had a few words. And I said, well, okay, well, I'll get back with you to make up my decision. And so went and pondered it a little bit more, fasted and prayed a little bit more. And the day I was supposed to be going to get the biopsy, his office called me and told me, yeah, okay, Mr. Harris, we'll do the MRI, we'll do the ultrasound, we'll do all those tests that you want to get done. And then after we do all that, we'll reevaluate what we're going to do. So here we go for another month. Went through all that. Meantime, I'm still taking my hydration drops, my silver, my mag, Pure Mag, Ciaga, Vitalize, Living Minerals, you know, and getting it in. I'm getting them in, which I was getting in my hydration drops before I started taking a lot of the other stuff, and then the wind up getting those procedures done. And when we went back to the doctor for the results of the biopsy, he came in with his head hung down. I had my wife and I sitting there for 30 minutes waiting on him. He says, I got some good news for you. I said, we'll take that first. He says, all 12 counts where we were looking for tumors, polyps, and all these things in your prostate, call them out one by one. By the time they call all 12 of them, they would all be 9 and negative. That moment, I thank God. Thank God. People have told me it's nothing short of a miracle. I'm still thanking God to this day. And at that point, she said, well, now we're going to go after the kidney stones. So, to make a long story short, a week after that, we went and got the one on the right. This past Monday, we got the one on the left. And same time, I never gave up my hope of building Shop Fremont, being a part of the team, getting to Crown before the end of the year, which we hoped we'd fast track before Christmas. You know, my wife and I, we kind of work together, trying to motivate each other. Since she's a little more computer savvy than I am. And so we kind of motivate each other. And then another thing happened, you know, when God starts moving and gets ready to elevate you, you're going to put some new people in your life. And that's what he did with us in the person of Apostle Barry Burrell and his lovely wife, Sister Dodie Burrell, and their 2 sons of thunder, Joshua and Jeremy. I mean, they're covenant family, you know, and so Apostle Burrell opened up his church, you know, to start training and presenting this opportunity to people, anybody that, first the members of his church, then anybody that was a part of it, can come out and get a live presentation, ask questions, get all the support they want. And through this effort, one of our church members, my wife's place sister, Miss Jocelyn, warmly, you know, her husband has had some health challenges as well. And we started building the team together, having house parties. And we've gotten some pretty good, dedicated people that are out there building their team. I mean, these are people like Mrs. Reynolds, Mr. Fitzgerald. I think these people are in their 80s. They're 80-something years wise.
Come on.
And these people are building a team, and that's why our numbers are starting to go across the board. It's not just because of our efforts. It's because of these meetings where we're bringing these people in. These people are coming to the meetings, you know, faithfully. You know, and we're going to, you know, we're like people in the Bible, Book of Nehemiah, where they had a mind to work.
Yes,
These
sir.
people, we got a mind to work this business.
Come on.
We can see.
I'll be teaching on that soon. But yeah.
Yeah, we can see the opportunity. The opportunity is here. And like I said, being introduced to a couple of network marketing companies, I never seen anything like this. Never saw anything like this here. So that's why I'm going to give it all I got. I don't want to take all the time. Let me get my wife on with her testimony, but I just want to encourage everybody that's on the call, just do not despise small beginnings, because if you look at this and you think I can do this, then you sit down and make your plan. I don't care how small your plan is or how big it is. Just make the plan on how you plan to grow your business. Pray on it, submit it to the Lord, and it will succeed. It will succeed. And if you're in the Houston area, get with Apostle Barry Burrell, Sister Doty Durrell, and the Sons of Thunder. My wife and I, we're partnering up. We're working this thing together, and we're going to get better with time, so we get more productive with time. So with that being said, I'm going to bring on my wife. Come on, Cynthia.
Wow. And by the way, I think, Coach, you probably would agree with me. It's like just about everybody on our team is like, their story is one of my favorite stories. But Cynthia takes the cake, because when she went to that meeting the first time, and I got to preface this because this couple is so powerful, but when you hear she fell asleep at the meeting, didn't roll her eyes, didn't want to be there, but the husband almost like dragged her, like, come on, baby, we got to do this. And then you're going to hear how she finished out. So in the beginning, he was gung-ho, and she was like, but then, my friend, wait till you hear her story, how they made Crown, because he was out for the count. All righty, Cynthia, take it away.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Breakthrough. Okay. I tell you, my husband, he's getting ready for surgery, and we're going down the road, and he's telling me, baby, we got to crown up. Dr. Breakthrough will be here on the 30th. I just want to make sure we crown up. Well, at that time, that's not on my mind, because surgery, I said, we're not going to talk about that right now. I said, we're just going to pray and make sure everything goes okay with you. So, when he went into the operating room, I had about an hour and a half to just sit there myself. So I said, Lord have mercy. He's thinking about crowning up, so I got to make sure, I worked this. While I'm sitting there, a lady from the church called me, and she had tried to, I think that was Sunday night, she had tried to get in on Sunday night, and her card had the fraudulent alert on it, so I couldn't finish her order. So at that time, she called me while I was sitting there at the hospital, and she said, okay, my card is okay now. You can go ahead and charge it. I said, okay, I'm at the hospital with my husband right now, but as soon as we get out of here and I get home, then I'll go ahead and do it. So got him home and everything, and I said, well, by that time he can just lay down. Got him home, got his medication and everything, put him in bed. So I said, well, Lord, let me just sit here, and I think it was like 7. We only needed 7 to make it to Crown. 7. I just thought about that. That's complete. I sit there all the way to about 12 o'clock, and I made sure that we made Crown. I got on the phone and just started calling people that hadn't ordered, and I got my 7. And he was still sitting there, a little under anesthesia. He woke up that night about 12. Well, I had a little round crown in the house, and I took that and put it on his head. And he just took the crown. He just took it off like, I don't know what she's doing, but, he just took it off. Not until that morning that Dr. Breakthrough, he ran through with the phone, and he was like, baby, look, we made Crown. Look, Dr. Breakthrough just sent me that. I was like, yes, we did. Lord, thank you, Jesus, So he was all really excited then, but he didn't know that we had made Crown that night about 12 o'clock. So I made sure that, through all the pain that he went through that day, and all the pain. I said, through that pain, I want to see him smile. So, when you know what your why is, that was my big why for the day, to make sure that my husband, through all that pain, he got a chance to smile and become crown one. Back to you, Dr. Breakthrough. Thank you.
Wow. Man, I don't know about you, Coach, man. I'm in tears, man. That's incredible. When folks, this is why you can't give up on yourself. That's why you can't give up on people. I mean, here's a lady that was falling asleep the first meeting. I think the second. I don't think she woke up to the third meeting, but and then sometimes she didn't want to go to the meeting. He's like, baby, come on, just come on. And I know some of you don't have the support of your spouse, but I wanted you to hear this story because it's encouraging. And then it ain't like they just had this golden path open up for them. I mean, here they're going through all these different procedures and different stuff, and could be distracted with this, and no, they just kept persevering. And then for the wife to say, my husband's hurting, I just want to see him smile, and for her to say, you know what, we gonna make crown. And she said she just made up her mind, started calling people. He's under anesthesia. I think it was an hour and a half procedure. She was telling me, and so she's like, being a wife and a mother, she wants to be concerned about her husband, and it's like I tell people, I jokingly tell I'm Nadia's best investment, so she want to make sure I'm fine. but what I'm saying is this. But in the midst of that, she's like, no, but what he wants us to make crown. So I'm gonna make sure that happens for him. I want to see and to see him smile in the midst of his pain, and to see him smile. And so she said she made that her why, and she made it happen. Again, that's that day 4 of the 21-day breakthrough challenge. When I make up my mind to do something, God will orchestrate circumstances to align themselves in my favor. When I say I can't, my mind stops trying. When I ask, how can I? My mind keeps searching till it finds a way. There is a way, and I will find it. And if not, by the grace of God, I will invent it. And I want you to know, Coach Kenny, Coach 100K and I, Apostle Brothers, different leaders, this is what turns us on, to see people who had never, do you understand there's only, out of 74,000 people in 120 countries, there was only 30 people who had made crown. They're the 31st. Only 30 had made crown. Now they're number 31. Just hardworking, faithful people, believing sometime, doubting other times, but just doing it. And the 21-day breakthrough challenge, they would call me and say, we having the breakthrough party. We signed up 3 with the 21-day, 2 with the 10-day, and so it's just been incredible. So I just wanted y'all to hear this story, and I wanted you to rejoice on, because I'm going to tell you something. I did the corporate call, and at the end I said, can we have some people just congratulate them for making crown? We only had 2 people, and one of them obviously is Gloria Gillum, who we praying for her mom at the point of death. We're praying for her. And here she is. She got the grace to come out to congratulate them, and these other folks didn't do it. It's like I don't understand this, my friend. I don't understand this. Family, right? We're in the same company, the same. So we should be congratulating people. Besides that, when you can, especially somebody, the circumstances with which they did this. So that's why when that happened, that just made me upset. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have them on the call in the morning, and we're gonna open up at the end of this call. And Howard and Cynthia, you watch and see how many people congratulate you this time. Because my friend, I'm telling you, we don't talk share the love here. We live share the love. So, Coach, appreciate you, Apostle Burrell. Just keep being faithful, my brother. Thank you for your influence on this couple. And each and every one of you, you just don't know. Sometimes when you give a testimony, a word you say, you just don't know. An action, a deed you do, you don't know how it influences someone else. But I want y'all to know my heart's touched this morning. It's just incredible, because what if Howard Harris would have done like so many men? Like, man, this woman ain't with me on this. I ain't fighting through this. Forget it. Just forget it, right? You could have done that. You didn't. Come on, baby, we got to go to this meeting. No, baby, I ain't going to no meeting by myself. Come on, baby, come on to the meeting with me. Come on, just come. She's like, okay. And now she's the one, when he was out, They said, I'm going to make this happen for my husband. Do you understand? Folks, do you understand how God can turn things around? Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your team. Don't give up on your dream. God bless you. Okay, Coach, say a word, open it up, and let's congratulate this couple.
Wow.
Somebody else.
Yeah, likewise, man. I really am touched by this family because I know them. I know their some of their struggles. I know they've always been doers, and even though some things didn't work out always right for them, they always stayed in the battle. That's what I like about a winner. A winner stays in the battle. They don't make excuses for not trying again. And so, but did you know that I found out that in the top 3 reasons why people quit network marketing or quit relationship marketing, quit trying, is a lack of spousal support. The top 3, lack of spousal support. They get the other spouse say, man, forget it. You don't want none, I don't want none either. You don't want to live better, I don't want to live better. Just forget it, And but to see leaders work together, I think you got to learn to dance with your spouse. Sometimes one may need the other. She needed him to get. She needed him to get to take the lead on getting things started, but he needed her to take him across the crown. I mean, they took turns. Baby, I got it. You'll get to it. I'm a lead. No, we going to the meeting. All right, baby. You got to learn how to. I always say, learn to win the battle that you want. Win the one you want to win. You ain't got to win all the battles. Let the wife win most of them. Praise God. But you win the one you want to win. Here he is. She needs him because she's falling asleep. She's like, oh my goodness, I don't know another thing. I'm traveling. He's strong at that time. Then when he's at his weakest point or most vulnerable point, he just says, we need to crown up, kind of like what David said, oh, that I had a glass of water, And so she's the mighty woman. She comes out there, and he didn't say, baby, stay up all night and make sure we get this done. She said, this what encourages me. She said, he wanted, I'm gonna stay up and get it.
Wow.
That's powerful. that touches my heart. So thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Howard, for being the people that you are. You're an example to anybody, and not just on this call, but anybody in this industry need to take note of that kind of leadership. So, Dr. Breakthrough, back over to you. Shark.
Wow. Shark. So let's unmute the line. We can cut off the recording, unmute the line. And that shows some appreciation. Congratulate this couple, the first Crown ambassadors in Houston, Texas. And not only that, my friend, the team, see them working together. So you should be encouraged, and you should know when you don't feel like doing something, just do it anyway, my friend. Just do it anyway. So do it when